Oh. I'm gonna give it a bit of time. Excuse me. I'm set for yet another Boomer Shooter Wednesday. It's the only good part about Wednesdays, in my opinion. Because Wednesdays are usually the worst day of the week for me. I will always think of you. I see your face when each day is through and days go past, but memories they last. Summer, winter, year by year, I hear the song inside my ear, try to restart, but thoughts of you haunt my heart. Yeah, I should probably stop singing. Not just because I suck, but also because, you know, some billion-dollar corporation's gonna be like, oh man, I can't believe how much money you're making off stolen property. And they're gonna point to the, like, 0.001 cents that I've made so far. Won't somebody please think of the billion-dollar corporations? Please. Citizens broke. Corpos most affected. Still gonna be waiting a little bit. What you humming? Oh, it's Jingle Jangle Jingle by Kay Kaiser. First made a, rise to popularity in the gaming zeitgeist from Fallout New Vegas, if I recall correctly. Also, hello, Stardust. I keep forgetting to turn on my ring light. How you doing today? It's a Wednesday, so I can't imagine it's too good. I'm going to go ahead and get started, by the way. I don't think people are going to pour in just yet. I'm sure the 100 consistent viewers will come any day now. And we get to reinitiate the process of me learning the game again. Finished my uni last week, I'm just chilling. That sounds awesome, man. I'm really glad you're enjoying your time. Brimstone Ghetto. The effects of the fast fire totem will stack. Oh boy. I can tell this level's going to have a lot of verticality and it's going to be very confusing. Completely forgot about the Ocarina of Time mummy zombie enemies. Jesus Christ. Okay. Actually worked. It's gonna take me a bit to get back in the swing of things, gamers. Hello, Yuma. Good to have you. Right now I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. It's gonna be difficult, but, Basically everything is that I do on this channel. That was supposed to explode. Fucking cancer mouse. I'm up far too late. Hey, Dadum. Good to have you. I need to remember that crouch is a toggle in this game. Been playing a lot of Cultic, playing a lot of basically everything except for Dusk in the last week. Need to get back into the groove. Why is the soap in the dumpster? Welcome to hell. Yeah, I know. It's Pittsburgh. I'm just kidding. I don't know anything about Pittsburgh. Got any Pittsburgh fans in the audience? Shout out when you hear your location. Do it. Let me know where you live. Okay, so why did I get this power up? Hope it respawns. Cause oh. Serum of blistering heat. Hope it's not important, because I sure as hell ain't gonna use it. Fuck, I didn't mean to get those. Alright. Fucking... Where's the threat? I don't think I'll find one in time. Yeah. I was gonna try to, like, crouch jump onto there, but I should have just, like, gone over here. Or maybe just found a ladder instead. I've still got only one shell there. Oh, damn, I'm tripping over everything right now. Ooh. Ooh. That felt good. Also, can you believe it? I voted thinking it wouldn't matter, and it didn't matter. Like, oh my god. Somebody call a scientist. Democracy's dead. It was killed by money. Why do I need to climb? There's something fundamental that I'm missing. Because clearly they want me to climb. They give me infinite walking power up. I call it walk because they do. Maybe it's in here. No, that goes right back around. I'm a dumbass. Alright, let's do a little bit of a sleuthing. Let's figure this out. Oh, God. Don't do that, you scared me. Fuck. Got a scratchy throat. Got some phlegm. It's gross. This door is radioactive by Imagine Dragons. You remember when that song would play all the time? Or is that just me? I can't see shit, Captain. Imagine Dragons radioactive? Yeah, that's the one. I'm waking up to ash and slut. I wipe my ass and I slap my nuts, you know. Radioactive. Is there something here that I'm not seeing? They just, like, died to nothing. They, like, received psychic damage and then got jibbed. Have I just become that powerful? Ew. Cringe. Oh, we did that already. Give me all that. Fuck. What the fuck? What keeps doing that? I also received psychic damage. There's a part where I'll save. Shut up. Ooh. Oh, I got the key. That's good. That's what's important. Oh yeah, did any of you guys actually read the whole article about Mick Gordon? Well, not the article, the giant document that he made with his statement? If you actually read it, I'm curious to hear your thoughts, because I'm, like, fucking irate on his behalf. If all that stuff is true, and, like, it is fucked right now. Id, not it. Make sure there's no confusion there. Yeah, it is fucked if all that's true. And, like, the thing is, he's saying all this stuff under risk of being sued for defamation, you know, like, and breaking NDA and all that stuff. So, like, if he were lying, the risks far outweigh the benefits that he would receive. So, I don't know that he's lying. I don't have any reason to think that he is. It just doesn't seem like it would make sense to lie about this kind of thing. You know? People have done stranger things, i.e. Helena Taylor, you know, being pro-life and yet killing her own career, but... This place condemned. I need to look for secrets more. Flashback? Yeah, exactly, Helena Taylor. But, like, the thing is, with Helena Taylor, she didn't have as much risk involved as this. Like, with Mick Gordon, he's accusing them of quite a lot of shit. And what he didn't substantiate with screenshots or physical evidence, he substantiated with the context of having those things, like, be career-ending and possibly freedom-ending and or completely bankrupting him, you know, for getting that shit wrong. The woman has done permanent damage to everyone in the industry. She has. Voice actors still do need to be paid more. I don't want that to be at all lost in translation, but yeah, she did a horrible disservice to all voice actors there. A really stupid, irrational decision that she shouldn't have made. It legitimately made no sense to go on a tirade and proceed to try to get people to boycott the game, and everybody had her back too. Like, she played everybody at first. Made no sense. Anyways, yeah, Mick Gordon. Like, it makes even less sense to lie in his position. That's why I feel like he's probably not lying. He would be completely fucked if he were, and I don't just mean, like, you know, the terms of, like, his reputation. I mean, like, he would be fucked. Like, career, budget, potentially, you know, like, losing... There's so much he could lose. Not to mention he provided quite a few more receipts than our friend Helena did. Oh god. That worked out. I didn't even... Yeah, I accidentally did some genius there, so we're gonna go ahead and save. We're gonna try to keep that. God, and if Mick Gordon is actually telling the truth on even half of those matters, then that makes Marty Stratton look like cartoonishly evil. You know? Regardless of the fact that, you know, Mick said not to harass anybody, obviously I don't plan to, and I don't know anybody that does. Anybody who does that is just making it worse by quite a lot, but damn, dude. Like, the kind of harassment Mick received over the last almost 2 years now? Or is it more than 2 years? It could be more. I feel like he's definitely owed some pain and suffering money, if he's telling the truth. This could be a huge thing. I found 1 of 5 secrets. Either they're well hidden or I'm stupid. It could be either one, honestly. Wow, you fucking evaporated. I tried to dodge it. You saw me try. I was just too slow in the draw. I'm sure I probably asked this question before, but everybody in chat, all like 2 or 3 of you, do you have an absolute favorite game of all time? And if so, what is it and why? I expect the answers on my desk by this next Friday. That's right where I came from, fuck. Honey Pop, because of my loneliness. I mean, that's fair, I guess. Honey Pop is legitimately a fun game by itself, too. I don't know how much of a loser I'm gonna come off as for saying that, but it is fun. I enjoyed the puzzle gameplay. Oh, this is the end. Shit. If that makes me cringe, so be it. And yeah, I played it when I was lonely, too, but, like, I stayed for the puzzle gameplay. I think that I 100%ed that game. Either that or I came close to it. Homecoming. This is sounding, I'm not going to say like a final level, but like penultimate. Like it's getting way, way more high stakes. In all seriousness, the game has great diversity in girls, nationality, personality-wise. Innovative gameplay is a part too. Yeah, I mean, I can't really comment on character writing since it is like kind of a porn game. I don't know how well the characters are written necessarily, plus it's been like 7 years since I played it, I think. But, I mean, it wasn't nearly as bad as other offerings out there. Is this just how it's gonna be? Oh, this is cool as shit. Do I not take any fall damage? Sweet! Alright, cool. So he can just fuck with me then. That's awesome. I have no problem with that. As long as it doesn't result in like a cheap death. Honey Pop is way over the standard. Okay, well, I'll believe you. You probably have more recent experience than I do. That's not a dig, to be clear. But if it was a dig, it'd be pretty fucking deep. It'd be a pretty deep cut, but it's not a dig. That's just been a very long time for me. It's not like I stopped being lonely in that time. I just finished the game and moved on. I am the porn expert. It's a compliment. Well, hey, man. Good on you. I mean, you like what you like. Don't let anybody tell you different. As long as what you like isn't illegal. Or, like, very obviously immoral. You know exactly what I'm referring to. Thank you, JJ. Yeah, of course. And I do mean that, too. It's not just like the haha funny, yeah, dude, look up a shit ton of porn. You got it, bro. But, like, yeah, just do you. Leave the judging for people who are inherently unhappy. I like it when Helena lied and destroyed the lives of billion people. I don't know that it was that many people. But it was a decent portion of the voice acting industry that had to pay the toll for her crimes, which is to be far less trustworthy. The conversation around paying voice actors more chilled even more than it already was. You know, she basically just ruined. She set it all back by potentially years. Discussion on the ethics of how much to pay voice actors. She set it all back for fucking no reason. And then turns around and goes, I don't even like the game to begin with. Games are fucking stupid. I'm better than that. I'm just like, what is wrong with you? Like, why are you trying to nosedive your career so hard? Like, to the point where you're insulting anybody who would have supported you, too. Yo, Ligma. Hey, Ligma. But yeah, I'm done yelling about Helena Taylor. You all probably share my feelings on that situation, so I don't even need to yell. I didn't even need to get up here. I don't know why I did. That's why. Oh, this is cool, dude. Fucking... okay. Why does it keep doing that? I wonder. Oh! Come on. God, look at this visual, though. This is so trippy. I love it. And... oh, bitch. I should have gone a little bit lower. I like that the game doesn't punish you too hard for it, because they know the perspective's fucked up and, like, difficult to wrestle with. Oh, my God. Case in point. I am struggling. Excuse me. Woo! Oh my God, I did it. I think. Let's see what's in the house. Got those iron windows. Those are in fashion, I've heard. Death and fall damage after playing DS3. Yeah, I expected that too. That was very gracious of them not to make this way more frustrating than it needed to be. Don't want to go down there. Too many frogs. Okay. Opens elsewhere, huh? Okay, I didn't think it had anything to do with the roof, but I wanted to make sure. Oh. Oh, did you hear that? Leave a comment if you heard that. I expect to have brain damage within the next 5 days. Hi. Bye. I don't want to touch that yet. I do love Jennifer Hale being BO3. Her voice acting infinite. Yeah. Yeah, she was great. She was, Elizabeth, right? It's been a while since I played Infinite. Hello there. Hey, Tomizaki. Good to have you. Join us for Boomer Shooter Wednesday, which is quickly becoming my favorite day of the week. Just kidding. Wednesdays fucking suck. But, like, one of my favorite streaming days of the week. How can I be here? Well, I don't know, man. We walked in. Oh. Is this like David Szymanski's house or something? My man doxing himself. Now I know where you live. I'm kidding, by the way. Now, she was the voice actor Rosalind. Oh, really? Okay. That did sound more like her range. I didn't know if she was Elizabeth, though. I usually don't look up voice actor names myself. I should, but I usually don't. This is a story all about how my life got turned upside down, or whatever the fuck. But I like Jennifer Hale's performance as the third Bayonetta, the main one for Bayo 3. I like her performance a lot more, actually, and that's not just informed by my distaste for Helena Taylor as of now. Like, I actually just enjoy her performance more. That's, obviously, that's subjective, though, to each his own. I don't know what constitutes a good and bad performance except for when I like it. Did you hear that? It sounded like he said, "Oh my god," like he's starstruck. He's like, "I'm meeting DUSK guy." Oh, fuck. Please stop. This motherfucker took such a beating. I gotta load. Good morning, y'all. Hey, Ender. When the DUSK guy pulls out his... It says it's dusk and dawn. Okay, so I guess I'm back here now. Even though I definitely did save further down the line. That's really weird. Is this to prevent, like, save scumming? That would make sense, I guess. But also, that I feel like that could fuck something up in the game's programming somewhere. But obviously it hasn't, since nobody's complained about it. Woohoo! Please don't do the roll animation thing. I don't need it. Stop. You keep fucking up my view. Hey, SR. Good to have you. By the way, I guess since picking up viewership is a good time to remind everybody, I do have a coffee, in case you're interested. I also appreciate subscriptions if you feel the content is worth it. But my content's free and always will be, so... You know. No biggie. Stop doing the roll, it's confusing me. Okay, I remember doing this now. This looks like an album cover. This is fucking gorgeous. Props to David Szymanski, I think his name is. Well, that didn't work out. All grown up as a streamer, plugging to his viewers. Oh yeah, I've been told that it's better for, like, my success as a whole if I promote myself more, even though I don't like doing it. I never like doing it. Okay, so my progress wasn't erased. It was just that, like, you know, the gravity thing reset and it's not tied to whatever save you have loaded at the time. That makes a lot more sense. Self-promotion feels cringe when I do it. Yeah. I don't like doing it either at all. Like, it makes me feel gross, even though it is perfectly normal to do that kind of thing and recommended. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm getting better about it. Is that the fish from Iron Lung? Is that the bite of 87? I don't know, man. If it is, you'd recognize it and not me. I didn't finish watching the Pyrocynical video on that game. Fucking... I forgot he was here. It hurts to... Jesus Christ, dude. This game's not like an allegory for this man's divorce, is it? I really hope it's not. That's gonna depress me. Life got turned upside down. You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air. Or whatever. Yeah. Jesus. Scared the hell out of me. Okay, so obviously we gotta do some epic gaming here. The spread on these skulls is very generous, because with all that, it could have easily just turned into a bullet hell, but I was dodging it pretty effortlessly by just circle strafing. Not you, Jack. Yeah, I know. I figured you meant Jacksepticeye or like Jack's Films or some shit. I always think the game Iron Lung is a reference to iron lungs related to the polio epidemic, but I never looked much further into it. Yeah, I didn't look further into it either. Jeepers. All I know is that Pyro said it was really good, and I'm like, oh, you know, he seems to have decent opinions. I mean, maybe it is. I'd never finished watching the video because I got bored and went to go watch, like, something from Civi. For a second, I thought that was the Squidward painting. You know the one, where he's doing, like, the pose. It's a game where you explore a blood ocean. That sounds fucking awesome. I did see some gameplay. Just the concept sounds really cool. Right, that's not a teleporter. Okay. Sounds like the fucking narrator is the one that I divorced. Not really great ending it with 25 health, but it is what it is. As above, so below. That's such a cool name. Okay. This reminds me of the first level. Let's look around for secrets. We need all the health we can get. Because before there was a secret near the entrance. Yep, there are 5 secrets. Okay, so there should be something, I would think. Something at all, like anything at all. Come on, Dusk, give me something to work with. I don't want to just die straight out the gate. Well, if I die, I die. I had a good run, boys. Oh, shit. I actually got a text. Give me a sec. I looked at it just for the time, and I was like, you know, a bit of drool in the corner of my mouth. Didn't actually fucking read anything. Okay. Get intense, boys. I actually have no idea if this is the last episode of Dusk or not. I did not put any research into that. I was afraid of accidentally spoiling myself on something. Because I'd be like, oh yeah, you know, like episode 4 is the last one. The one where you fight, you know, fucking Scroogly Madoo, you know, the final boss. And how could you have not known that already? I know you're probably just looking this up for your own, you know, benefit. But there's the ending of the story. Sorry. Sucks to suck. Why did I try to quick scope him? Why did I do that? That was like reflex too. There was no thought in that. Ah, they always get me once. Yeah, seriously, like no standards for spoilers. You're absolutely right. Oh, guess that did it. Fucking... Ooh, this is a brutal one. Oh, shit. I just realized who that was. Oh, fuck. Oh, can't look at that right now. Gotta catch up with chat. Remember when I went on Twitter and a style player spoiled the entirety of BO3's ending when I was still playing it? I still haven't had that spoiled for me, and I'm almost afraid. You gonna buy God of War Ragnarok? I will. I plan on trying to stream it. Eventually, but I'm trying to decide which one I want to stream first, Sonic Frontiers or God of War. Because Sonic Frontiers, sadly, probably has more combat potential. Which I never thought I was going to say. Like, ever. The fact that it left my mouth, it feels like heresy. I'm not exactly extolling the virtues of God of War Reboot's crazy combo system. But I am saying Sonic Frontiers, really? You know? But you can juggle in Ragnarok better now. Thank God. Legitimately, like, that's good. I'm glad. Oh, this was a secret. Well, in that case, it was a good thing I died. I would have missed this. Just a few more resources that we could use. 0 air combat? I expected there to still be 0 air combat. You can mix stuff up with side step attacks, throw attacks. Pretty fun when there aren't 15 enemies. Yeah, the camera's still going to pose a problem in giant fights, but I was prepared for that. Not necessarily going to like it whenever it becomes a problem, but I am prepared for that, you know, after playing the last game. Instead of having a faster sensitivity. Yeah. I don't know that there's an elegant solution that we would be, like, totally content with as DMC players. Big air quote around that, you know? TM. DMC players. But, like, I feel like they should work more on that. It's disappointing to hear that they haven't, but at the same time, I'm not hearing that the game's garbage either, and I don't think it would be. I think the game's still going to be great and, you know, a genuinely fun time. The last one was. Even with my reservations with the camera. Sorry. Give me a sec. I'm always dying. Okay. Semi-serious question. I don't know if you struggle with this yourself, but how do you manage your crippling anxiety when you're streaming? Or is it just something you have underneath and keep streaming anyways? Don't want to project my problems. Oh, yeah, no, I get it. You're not projecting. That's a good question. I have anxiety all the time. When I'm streaming, when I'm trying to sleep, when I'm sleeping, when I'm working, when I'm talking right now, when I'm talking to anybody. It's something that I've had to live with for a few years now, and it's going to be until the rest of my life. And for me, I don't know how helpful this is going to be, because it's going to be that kind of explanation where it's going to be akin to me being like, feeling out, you know, which doesn't fucking help anybody. But it's the only way I can think to describe it. When I'm streaming in particular, all of it really, it doesn't go out the window, but I just kind of like push it to the side. I don't push it back and think about it while I'm streaming usually, unless it's something really bad. But I just push it to the side because I'm like, I want to have fun. Nobody's going to have fun if I'm miserable. Unless the point is me being miserable, you know? And streaming usually helps me work through some stress. Particularly games like this where I can murder people and pretend that they're other people that might have names. Not often, but usually it's just a cathartic stress reliever. There's no easy way to deal with anxiety when you're streaming. There isn't. I'd argue that you don't really get through it with streaming. You never fully push it away. You never get rid of it. But it does get easier. There have been times I've streamed where you might not have noticed it months and months back, but I was a complete wreck. Times where I was streaming, we were doing like, you know, viewer requests, for example. We'd just be watching videos and I would be on the verge of shaking uncontrollably. And I hid that. But now, I don't know, maybe it's just nihilism, but I push it out completely. Maybe it's either nihilism and a regression of character, or I've gotten better with dealing with stress. But I don't really know which it is. I just don't question it when I'm able to do this kind of thing and still talk naturally. Right now, I'm not nervous at all. The only thing I'm really worried about in this moment that I'm conscious of is trying to explain this in a way where it at least kind of helps. But yeah. It's pushing it to the side. It's difficult. Some people probably won't be able to do that ever. And I'm only able to do it because I deal with a lot of stress. All the time. Especially lately. And that stress is going to stay with me forever. And maybe it's because I've, accepted that. Like really deep down accepted that I'm going to have to live with this kind of stress for the rest of my life. That it's become easier. I really wish it would have just become easier from the get-go, but it is what it is. I feel like it's more so you just forget about it because now you're used to streaming. You become a lot more accustomed to it. Well, the thing is, I do it in other aspects of life too, not just streaming. What I mean, like when we're talking about pushing the stuff out of the way in favor of keeping your focus and doing things, doing productive things, doing things that you want to do or need to do. I'm able to do it with other stuff too. And this is not my intention. Like, my intention isn't to brag. It's to say that I've gotten quite used to being stressed. So I guess it'll just get easier with time. If you're not going to therapy, by the way, therapy also really helps. I completely forgot this motherfucker was here. Okay. Therapy really helps. Like, the amount of help it gives to every individual person can vary, but overall, talking to somebody about it, you should talk to somebody about it, always. I know you're already getting therapy, but, you know. I was gonna be cool and shoot that barrel, but it didn't work out. It's been pretty anxious and stressful, and I agree, by the way. I wouldn't be alive right now if I had sought out help in therapy. Me too! I would have legitimately killed myself back in March had I not done that. There are plenty of examples in my life where having somebody else in my life prevented me from doing something extreme. To myself, never a threat to others, to make that clear. Like, that comment earlier really was mostly a joke. Don't send the cops after me. Fuck's sake! Bullshit, Grandpa. Okay, cool. Health. Sorry if it got heavy there, by the way, but I will answer questions like that to the best of my ability without, of course, overstepping and getting too personal. But stuff like that is serious to address. Your mental health matters. You matter. Even if you don't think you do. Is that another one of these motherfuckers? They're out here, aren't they? Fucking... Better not get your dusty ass up these stairs. Ah, I'm gonna scream. Probably wouldn't even be here because I completely broke down and was ready to end it around September last year. God, I'm sorry, dude. Didn't mean to derail the stream. I don't mind personally because it's stuff I struggle with. Even now. And I stopped because, you know, the meds didn't help anymore. 100% right on how it differs from person. Yeah, it does. And I'm glad you haven't done something so extreme, Ender. I really am. Didn't mean to derail the stream. In response to that, you didn't. Like, I answered the question willingly. Did so to the best of my ability in a way that I thought would be at least somewhat enlightening or helpful. Because I've managed to be able to stream without it completely fucking me up. A lot of the times it actually helps to, you know, just get my mind off things and do anything other than think. Why is it always thinking, this brain? By the way, talking to friends and hanging out and stuff, that's not a replacement for therapy. I know nobody thinks that, but, you know, just to make sure, that is not a replacement for therapy. About to it, a Dabbington of the Benjamin. What the fuck are you talking about, Red Orb? Also, hello. Just joining the style play community has helped me find a lot of people with similar humor and interests. Yeah, I got really lucky too. It was one of my lowest moments as well. We have a similar origin story. This is the final level? Of the third episode, you say. You say that like there's more episodes, so this might not actually be the end of our DUSK playthrough. God, dude, I hate this fucking zombie. I might need to just focus for a sec. God, you shithead. Every time he fires, even if I try to duck it, he always manages to hit. Man, I am fucked. I got 17 health. Holy shit. JJ calling me out. Yo, I joined the style community after I lost my job, income, and housing. Man, we're all united by trauma. Maybe that's why my videos resonate with people. You out here in Yodel land? Ah, this definitely isn't the last mission. Okay, I figured this was like the penultimate level to the what I thought was the final episode, you know? But I guess that's wrong too, which I'm honestly fine with. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that though, because this game's really good. I'm gonna have to start doing mid-level saves for this. I don't want to save scum it, but you know, I'm also not gonna stay in the same place for so long. Every other day I got into arguments with people, so I left the style community. Why'd you get into arguments, if you don't mind me asking? Like, what was your controversial take, if you had one? Or did you just not get along with people in general? We're gonna try our best to go gamer mode here. It's a power I can rarely harness as well as I used to, but we're gonna try. Fucking hate those asshole zombies. Off the fucking ladder. Okay. Get off the ladder. Holy shit. Why is it so sticky? Save right here. That's about as efficient as we can get before we start our golden run. Didn't seem to get along with a lot of people, and I have a short fuse, it seems. Yeah. I can't criticize. I have a short fuse, too. I'm just usually better at hiding it. The fact that I have a short fuse, not actually hiding like the fuse itself or being good with my anger. I don't have that much self-control. I'm just very good at making it seem like I do. Professional liar. Are we all, though? Almost all human action is predicated on some sort of deception. Whether to ourselves, to others. I got the fucking soy Wojak coming after me. Odd Hobby genuinely made me remember why I liked editing, and the message resonated. Your videos saved my life. I know that's probably like, you know, part of a joke, but you know, I do appreciate the praise for the video. I worked very hard on it, and it was representative of how I was feeling at the time. Sadly, it's only gotten worse, but you know, Odd Hobby is one of my greatest accomplishments as an artist, as somebody who enjoys DMC, as somebody who likes music videos. Just don't want to throw anyone under the bus, but there are a few specific people. Yeah, it's just not worth. I always watch Ghost Hotel when I'm feeling down. Oh god, that doesn't make it worse, does it? Ghost Hotel's fucking depressing. Like, when I said that was the third face, I really meant it. That shit is real. piece of shit. Give me that. He just runs away. Oh, what the fuck? What happened there? Wait, hold on. Did anybody see that? Did he fall through the ceiling? What the fuck happened? That's bullshit. I got like 75% of my health taken away because the man was actually a ghost. Mm-hmm. Every time with that. That one. Genuinely helped me realize my problems, even if it's gotten worse. At least I know why I hate myself. I always go back and watch it even with the theme behind it. Bad to the bone riff. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Did you see the Google Sheets link I sent before? I haven't seen it yet. I saw that you sent me that friend request and I accepted it. So I just haven't had a chance to check everything that's happened in that little group chat. I was preparing for stream and trying to get something in my body before I started. Fucking Heaven's Door. Draw him as the soy Wojak. Yeah, don't worry, I will get to it. Draw me fucking his mom. Hold on. Holy shit, did that work? Oh yeah, I'm the fucking best. Sometimes. Fuck away from me, you psycho. Actual ghost man. That's another good place to save. Wait, did it do it? It did not. Okay. Oh my god, I hate you so much. I'll kill you in Minecraft. I have a hard time relating things like Ghost Hotel and On Hobby despite feeling similar things, mostly because a lot of the time I don't understand or even acknowledge them. So a lot of the time I just like things or make things because they look cool, and it leads some people I know reading too far into stuff they become concerned, which, yeah, I feel like entropy will elicit that reaction way more than even the other two videos did. I figured Odd Hobby would get people checking on me like, are you okay? I'd be like, no, but like, you know, what can you do? You know, XD. You know, we vibe, or whatever. We ball. I'm not smart enough to make intricate storylines with editing. Well, I think you are smart enough. I just don't think, like, it's something that interests you enough, which is completely fair, because when you become interested in that shit, it is a pain in the ass, because then you want to make it happen. Then you realize that editing sucks shit, and you don't want to do it. Especially when your ideas become more and more ambitious, you know? Is this the exit? It certainly isn't. Okay. Why did you give me a lava protection suit if I barely need to step into the lava, even if I do at all, actually? Seems like kind of a silly thing to give me in this situation. I heard a fucking soldier. Where are you, you bastard? Oh. Before I continue to explore up here. It's a secret. I want to put stories into my editing, but I lack creativity and sometimes just can't put them on paper. Yeah, it can be like that sometimes. I'll just stick with abstract concepts that seem cool in my head and just play around with ideas because I still enjoy editing. Yeah, I mean, like, whenever you get on a roll with it, editing can be pretty fun, but it's really daunting when you think of that really ambitious idea that you have and realize that it's going to take you to hell and back just to make it work at all, even like a fraction of what you're envisioning. That's kind of where I am right now. Not to mention the fact that people would probably be concerned for me with entropy, but I still plan on doing that. Just because I want to see it. I make these videos whenever like, on the very rare occasion that I fucking make a video, I make these videos because I want to see them, first and foremost. This part, Pepe laugh. Oh boy. Hard to even start, because... Yeah, it is really hard to start. Like, fuck, man. Especially when, again, you have a bunch of ideas, like crazy stuff that you've never done before, or stuff that you know exactly how it's going to be, like how hard it's going to be. Oh, fuck this, actually. Wake up every day and have an idea I like that will never see the light of day, because no matter how I do it, it's never good enough. Preach, brother. Seriously, I hate how true to life that is. You want to kiss my ass, dude? We're having a moment here. By the way, crossbow in this game is fucking awesome, as you saw. I've rewatched my own stuff more than my viewers. Yeah, I've rewatched my stuff more than a few times, but like, I haven't rewatched Ghost Hotel or Odd Hobby or anything really in months now. You know, like whenever around release, I rewatch it a lot, mostly because I'm probably just looking for fucking errors, knowing me. And then I stop. I get tired of my own content. I just feel kind of cringe. Yeah, I just feel like, you know, I've improved enough to where that content is, like, bad now, even though I know it's not. Yeah, looking at errors, yep. I almost released Odd Hobby with one very small error that nobody would have even noticed towards the end of it. God. Anyway, no, fuck off. I'm trying to talk. Anyways. I almost released it with one very, very, very small error at the very end that nobody would have noticed, and then I noticed it and was immediately like, fuck, and like re-uploaded the whole thing. There was still an error in the video that I missed. Yeah. Seldom ever do you catch all of them. The only one that I really caught all of them with was Odd Hobby. That's because it was so carefully curated over such a long period of time. You know, I hesitated releasing it at all for quite a while because I thought that it would be cringe, you know? I thought that I'd, you know, try to express myself in that way and then people would be like, oh, this is fucking weird and uncomfortable. And they'd be right. You know? I can literally see one frame differences. I can do that too, yeah. It sucks too. I don't wanna. How long is this level? Oh, it's taking me through, like, the... You're fucking me. Oh my god. That's so fucking cheap. Oh, okay. I guess we're doing this again, guys. Did you like this environment? Jesus. They always have more health than you think they're gonna. Yeah, fuck off, Dusk. That was genuinely cheap. This means that I'm gonna have to save after that big fight, too. Gotta save pretty much no matter what. Because even if I know that that enemy's coming now, she could just very easily kill me in like 1 or 2 hits because she clipped me. So many errors, it's egregious, mainly because one of my friends kept making fun of me for how long it took. As a... Whoa, shit! I didn't think you were gonna be right there. I may have to extend my secret collab deadline in all honesty, because I may die editing if I try to do the actual idea I originally had. It really do be like that. This idea might kill me. Continues to do it. I didn't need to make that jump. For fuck's sake. Cool. Awesome. Epic. You guys happy? They look pretty happy. Hate this level. It's a lot harder to endear me to reused content when getting there is fucking terrible. VOR Virgil. Is that what it's called? It took me 8 re-renders after watching it multiple times. Yeah. Re-rendering is something that almost takes up like a third of my own development process because I do it so much. Okay. Now we gotta save here too because this game really likes to put those instant kill enemies around corners, which is really cool and good and great design, and I have no problem with it. Yeah, I'm starting to feel that, dude. So true, bestie. Oh, God, the soy Wojak. Now it has more views than Ghost Hotel. It feels wrong. To be fair, even though I promoted Ghost Hotel, you know, as much as I could within my reach, it still didn't have a lot of promotion. And, like, I'm saying this as a... Like, I'm not actually bitter about it. It's just the fact that, like, I could have promoted it more and didn't. You know, I thought I promoted it as much as I could within my means, I guess I meant to say. But, you know, Little Neck. Secret boss. But yeah, I could have promoted it more and didn't. Its own tanking views combined with the weird subject matter, it's my fault. Backpack full of ammo. Nice. Okay. Fucking here we go. You guys ready for something really, really cool and fun and epic? And not lame? That shit was as fast as an actual bullet. What is with this level and those enemies? Make my gameplay look very gored. Which one of us are you talking to? I feel like I didn't do enough with you guys' gameplay, to be honest, but, like... you know me. Practically indestructible. Is this supposed to tell me... Is this, like, them trying to tell me something? I mean... I don't have enough ammo to do anything about it, so... I'm gonna soldier on. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh my god! Why are you not fucking dead? Okay, whatever. Whatever, we ball. It's fine. I'm not even a little bit upset. So instead, what I'm gonna do is do what I should have done immediately, which is grab this. Alright, it's here with us somewhere on the ground. Get out of my way. Yeah, see, that kind of shit happens. But I saved, so it doesn't matter. We're gonna hit that thing with the soap. Not because we really need to, but because I want to disrespect it. Because those things are fucking cheap. Goody, good. Oh, yeah. Cool. There goes the health that I just acquired, you fucking bastard. Why did they make that enemy? Dave Szymanski, why'd you make that? Why'd you do this to me personally? I think I hate that enemy more than the soldiers, which is saying quite a lot. You remember my diatribe about how I hated the soldiers, right? Okay. I didn't grab the soap. Okay, I guess we're going in raw. Second clip for Ghost Hotel with the freestyle environment crossover kill cam. Yeah, that was pretty good. Rarely can get that in freestyle. Yeah, that was... Yeah. I still like that clip quite a bit. In retrospect, I probably should have put some sort of restriction on the visual mods to be used, because it's really jarring to see Hyperdimension Neptunia girl doing all that, you know, compared to the tone of the rest of the video. But at the same time, it's not like... It doesn't ruin anything. It's just kind of weird. This motherfucker thinks this is real funny. Oh, right, I got the key for the door at the beginning. How much I appreciate the creative freedom. Well, and I guess it was worth it then. You know, if that was appreciated as much as it was, then excellent. You know me, the last thing I like to do is stifle creative freedom. You know, the thing I like to do most is stick to a vision. That's why I fought so hard to have Come Together, have the song Come Together, you know? That symbol. He's starting to connect it. He thinks that the symbol might involve the cult. One day I'll ruin a Mad with the Gura skin mod. Come Together. Yeah, with YouTube doing the move on licensed music, because they're afraid of losing more, you know, YouTubers and subscribers and all that. With them doing that move about licensed music, I might be able to post Come Together to my channel, officially. The secrets are laid bare. Oh, he's right. I found all 5 secrets. Nice. This really feels like a penultimate level with all the shit they're throwing. Would you? God, fuck you. Always around a corner. Out of sight. I don't even remember what I was going to say. Oh yeah, it feels like a penultimate level. This is just a misaligned texture, and it's not a secret. My only Nero Chombo submission. Yeah. I mean, obviously, we know what the actual GOAT is when it comes to my work, and that's white gold. I mean, it's not even a debate, really. But I get that some people like other ones a little bit more, and I'm just like, oh, you can be wrong, it's fine. Hey, it's just like the beginning of the game. See, this really feels penultimate. Complete the circle, end the level. By killing myself? Is there a way to avoid that? holds a very special place in my heart. I'm glad you like Double Vision. I look back on it and I feel like there's so much that I missed and could have done better. Because there is. This must be the last mission of the episode at the very least. I feel like they put this soap out in the open for a reason, like to make it obvious so that you get fucked over. Oh, this is just like Doom 64's The Absolution. All the enemies spawning in out of nowhere, and that's the whole point. It's like a big arena fight. Take out the closest thing to hit scanners, that's the priority. Try to save the power-ups for as long as I possibly can. Okay. God, alright. By far the hardest level for me. Whoo! I can see why. Alright. I'm taking the soap with me still. Sorry, I'm concentrating. I'm going gamer mode because this is fucking hard. Ah! Ah! Yeah, that's gotta be really hard. No idea how I'm gonna do that. It's just gonna take a lot of tries, I guess. A lot of trial and error. I don't know how people do this on stuff like Duskmare. God damn, dude. Ooh, 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 ooh. No matter how much I fucking dodge. Oh, I didn't need to jump on that. Get the health. Ah. Yeah, needless to say, it's way harder than Doom 64's The Absolution was. God, get the fuck out of my way. Ugh. Okay, so they're the immediate priority, obviously. This isn't good. Where's all the health? Gimme. Ooh, that was close. There's more? Jesus Christ. Ugh. Ooh. Come here, give me that. Ah. Rats? Really? Hear that sound of the heartbeat? That's my heartbeat increasing from rage, not from stress. Give me these health bonuses. Give me every one I can. We still ain't done, huh? We're gonna go through the entire gambit of enemies, aren't we? Give me a sec. I'm gonna save. Internet's dying. I gotta go. Okay. Well, I'll see you later, Red Orb, if you don't come back. Oh, fuck. I'm dead. Yep. It's a good thing I saved literally just that second, because I knew that these bitches were coming at some point. I wasn't about to lose all of my progress to one of these cheap pieces of shit. Genuinely hate this enemy. Fuck them, I won't give them the victory. I miss anything? Yeah, I did die. I saved, though, because I knew that these motherfuckers were coming. You know, the ones that keep killing me in 2 hits. I knew that a wave of them was coming when I had no health left, and I wasn't about to have my progress ruined. So... A wave? Yeah, I know, right? I actually didn't think that they would do a full wave of them, because I was like, they wouldn't be like that, would they? Okay. Yeah, Ray, you were absolutely right. This is fucking ridiculous. Like, actually ridiculous. I'm just imagining this on Duskmare. What the hell it must look like. Like, what kind of John Wick motherfucker do you gotta be to even get this far? Goody! I should have saved. Oh yeah, John Wick? What? What happened with John Wick? Was it revealed that it was a true story? John Wick trailer 4. Okay, cool. Or John Wick 4 trailer, excuse me. That's not even game design anymore, that's malicious. Yeah, did you see that? It was because of where I was positioned, I get it, but like, that just explains it all, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, like, I have respect for, you know, game difficulty and, like, games that are willing to be difficult as opposed to just being accessible for everybody in the world to beat, not just to play. Accessibility to play and accessibility to beat something are different. But, yeah, like, I respect people sticking to their vision with difficulty. That doesn't mean it's free of criticism. I mean, Elden Ring's been criticized for that exact same thing, too. You know, like, fucking Melania. Genuinely unfair boss. Like, mathematically unfair. Proven. So, I'm gonna criticize this fight and say that it's not even really a fight when these things get involved. It's just you running away the whole time. And some of it comes down to luck, whether or not they'll insta-kill you. Maybe I'd be more charitable if they didn't kill you in, like, 1 to 2 hits. But they do kill you in 1 to 2 hits. I have to remember that I actually did bring the soap. So I need to, as soon as the actual proper boss fights start, then I need to go ahead and grab that soap and toss it in their face. Fuck. He laughed at me. Fuck you. I mean, I do appreciate you bringing me back up without docking me health points, but still, fuck you. So, since you guys are John Wick fans, and you guys usually have pretty good taste, like, is it really worth all that hype? I've only seen the first movie, and only once. And I was like, that's pretty good, you know? Yeah, that's probably the best way to describe it. Melania is a Sekiro boss in a Souls game. First one is the most grounded, the action gets better. Okay, cool. Oh, it's gonna be real fun to try to go pick up the fucking soap in this environment. Where is it? Did they knock it away with their explosions? I think they might have. Nope, it's over here. Okay, cool. They killed one of them. Cool. Give me this. Give me this. Fucking lift the goddamn thing. And now it's gone. Fucking, I'm being real. I hate this level. I think it is too much. Like, even for super intense climax of a boomer shooter. And apparently it's not even the last episode. I think the soap is gone, isn't it? Oh my god, I get hit by one stray hit and I'm done. Give me that. Give me that. Oh, come on! Fucking... This sucks. This is just how it's gonna have to be, though, because there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to beat him with my current ammo and health reserves. Not only did it miss, but it fell off the edge. Wow. Could you imagine the frustration of having this happen had I not saved? Where'd it go? Oh, it's over here. I just want you to imagine that for a second, chat. Like, that I didn't save, you know? That I didn't reload. And this last one I'll try to beat legit, you know, because now it's not completely ridiculous, it's just mostly ridiculous. Oh my god, 2 hits. High damage value make good video game difficulty. I do want to stress, though, that Cero Miedo, however you pronounce the difficulty name, I know I'm going to butcher it either way, has been, so far, a fun challenge. It's only those explodey enemies and this particular gauntlet. I beat it without saves going. Well, that's good. Maybe I'll do that at some other point when I got spare time. But there's no way that I'm gonna go back and forth with that. I don't have the time. I wish I did. But fuck, man. I mean, happy for you if you enjoy that kind of gauntlet. So he's ascending to godhood, I think. Dusk. Oh boy. This is the last mission. Yeah, you're right. There was another mission. We're waiting. Okay. Well, considering the fact that there's no cutscene, you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer because I got some shit that I need to do. Some keys I need to find or whatever. The Crystal of Madness. I haven't actually used those. Do you guys know what they do? Mission is dope as hell. Oh, I'm sure it is. It's gotta be better than the last one. Yeah, BO3 is a simulator all about trying to find yourself. I don't mean that in the metaphorical sense either. I want you guys to, like, I want to stress it too, like, the only frustration I've had with the next to hardest difficulty so far has been with that one level that we just did, and with those creatures. Like, the only genuine frustration, one that like sticks with me, those creatures. I don't know their names, but they shoot out the rivets, and they fucking suck to fight and deal with. I hate them. Oh, the crystals are for this. Okay, I was wondering about that. I was like, what do you want me to do? Oh, it was back here, wasn't it? I swear it was. Okay, before I jump in there, a few things. There's one secret. Well, I probably won't be finding it, but I will be carrying the soap with us. Transformers Devastation is still the best Bayo game. W, to be honest. It's a hell of a way to put it. I never really thought of it like that. Ominous looking forest. Hey, Destiny, good to have you. I'm saving a bunch because from mission 8 onward, there's the soap. From E3 mission 8 onward, the game has been very, very cheap and not really fun. Where did the soap go? Jacob. Reminds me of the dude from Blood, I think. I think that's his name, right? So I get to fight V2. Interesting. Okay. I won't be reloading a whole bunch except for like this little thing right here, because the rest of it was busy work. I don't really feel too bad about it. Ain't got no moral qualms about reloading right here. He did not like that. Get the fuck out of my face, dude. He'll get real close knowing there's nothing I can do about it. Could you stop running directly towards me for like 5 seconds? There's more to it. There's gotta be. It's never that easy. It gives no illumination. That's really cool. I tried to use the flashlight there. That was the thing that just happened. I'd put money on it. That, like, I'm gonna get fucking cheap-shotted and killed by a second phase boss right out the gate. Close to dead? Yeah, I am. yeah. Nyarlathotep. Right, from... What? Oh, cool, a gimmick. The light. What light? Oh. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So that's gonna be a pretty easy one. I went in not knowing what to do and like having a lot of fucked health situations up in there, but this part kind of ass though. Yeah, I mean it's a welcome respite at the very least from the fucking crazy stuff I've had to deal with. Okay, I guess we're doing it. Show yourself. Show yourself. It just reminds me of Caleb, not Jacob. This is clearly inspired by Blood to a great degree. But yeah, it's Caleb from Blood. Wily little bastard, aren't you? Unworthy indeed. Will you eliminate it with the cock gun? Which one's that? Enlighten me, Destiny. The crossbow. Sure. I can do that. Once he gets low enough health, I'll just... I didn't expect the actual last boss to be so conceptually easy. Well, to be honest, I expected a mediocre boss fight. Not because DUSK is bad or anything. It's not. It's fantastic. But because first-person shooters, especially retro first-person shooters, can never fucking help themselves when it comes to bosses. They're never good. You ever played Fear? Nope. I plan to eventually. Oh, I found a secret. Goody. Ow. Okay, I get it. Yeah, the light. That's just poor timing. It's gonna hit me. Nope. Aw, come on. You are going to waste my time. At this point, me shooting him is like a fucking quick time event. I just have to wait till he comes into my gaze and then press the button at the right time. Oh my god, you obnoxious bastard. Bring it up because the creators of the game were major fans of John Woo and modeled a lot of the action. Yeah, I know about the implementation of bullet time and how everybody loved it. Good thing I've grown up and become pretentious. Seems kind of weird to make the boss's attack patterns not force you to time your stepping on the bounce pads half the time. Yeah. It makes it to where it's almost encouraged to just keep bouncing on them, but then if you do that, then the sweep occasionally hits you by completely random chance. He macking on me. But yeah, this boss right here, I know I've died to him a couple times. He's not that bad, surprisingly. He's mostly just annoying, you know? Just cumbersome to fight, too. Look at all this fun! Did the focus testers like this? Was it originally much harder and then they got, like, upset about it? Yeah, I knew one of these would hit me eventually. Careful, I had to actually dodge there for a second. Oh my god. Finishing off with the cock gun. Boom! Right in the kisser. Achievement unlocked. Pacifist. You what? Ugh. Hang on. Ugh. And I'm sure there are alternate endings, judging from what I just saw. I'm gonna head out and watch more pretentious old movies. Cool stream, glad I got another one. It was nice to have you here, SR. Good talk, and enjoy your movies. Okay, so overall review of the game. Great. Fantastic, even. I had a couple of problems with it. One of which being those fucking rivet shooter enemies. I think they're genuinely cheap on any difficulty that's above the medium skill. Especially their placement around corners. The fact that just walking around a corner and exploring for the first time, they can just kill you immediately and punish you for something you couldn't have seen coming. Their placement in that final fight, or the penultimate fight. Also, that penultimate fight in general sucked because of the placement of all those fucking riveters in the exact same fight. I think that there were some cheap moments. Not a lot of other flaws come to mind, I guess. The weapons could be a little bit more cathartic to use, just some of them. Good example for this. Just some of them, like the riveter or the mortar. They don't. That doesn't feel like there's a lot of impact behind them for me. I felt the super shotgun was far less useful than it should have been, or rather than I'm accustomed to, at least with super shotguns and boomer shooters. They're usually very useful, but I feel like it was outclassed by a lot of other weapons as far as utility is concerned. Megan Fox. Special thanks to Megan Fox. Why? What'd she do? I'm very interested now. How hard is it to not make cheap enemies, bro? I know, yeah. Like, I don't think that's enough of a problem to genuinely detract from the entire experience I've had. Because other than those last couple of levels, it was great throughout, just about. Just about. I'd say E3, M8, M9, and M10 were mediocre. With E3, M9 being, I feel, genuinely badly designed. Only towards the end of the encounter. Like, the inclusion of all those riveters, they're cheap. They're really, really cheap. But action games, shooter games, any game that has skill-based combat always tanks its credibility at the end. And that's a spectrum. It happens to a degree, you know? For some games, it can be complete and utter fucking bullshit. Like, you know, DMC4's final boss being just the same exact boss again, but first you had to fight a boss rush to get to the boss, but not really a boss rush. It was more like collections of enemies and some bosses. And the dice game, repeating content for the third time. You know? It could be like DMC4, where it tanks its credibility a decent bit towards the end. Or, I'm trying to think of the most extreme example I could. DMC2. That's probably the best one. Not that it had a lot of credibility going for it to begin with during, you know, actual gameplay. DMC2 is like... It's like brushing your teeth with steel wool. But fuck, man, that final boss. You saw the VOD. The VOD is available on both of my channels right now. The VOD for me playing DMC2. DMC2, its final boss is the worst example of tanking your credibility at the end. But yeah, skill-based games with final bosses, final fights, they usually fuck up and go too far in a lot of places. And I felt like this was one of those cases, except not nearly as egregious. Not enough to ruin the entire experience I had. I very wholeheartedly recommend this game to anybody. It's fantastic. It's very accommodating. It has a lot of the best things about horror retro boomer shooters while having modern conveniences and quality of life changes. I think that it's paced pretty well. The art direction is pretty stellar. Enemy designs are well-rounded and varied except for that fucking one. Not much else to say, really. It's just like, cheap towards the end, amazing for most of it. It's like that meme with the perfectly drawn horse that gets worse as it goes. It's more like that entire horse, and just like the part of its tail is just, drawn horribly, and that's it. The rest of it's perfect. Seal of approval. I don't know how much that means to anybody, but genuinely fantastic game. And so concludes the DUSK playthrough. We did half of it on the middle setting, I forget what it was called, and then we did half of it on the next to hardest setting, Cero Miedo, whatever. Really good. The next game, I'll go ahead and load it up real quick so that you can see it. You should try DMC5. I think you'd like it. Yeah, I probably would, honestly, because I hear that the final boss is actually pretty cool. You got to fight him twice, but like you get to fight him with different characters each time, and it's kind of different. But yeah, I'll go ahead and tease what's next on Boomer Shooter Wednesday, at least for now. This is the plan for now. You probably could guess it, smell it from a mile away even. Actually, you know what? No. I won't tease it just yet. Although you could probably still guess. The reason being, it's a choice between two. I'll create a poll for it, but it's going to be good either way. I'm telling you, the two choices, I would choose them both. But anyways, okay, I'll amend that statement. I've played through one of them entirely, and I fucking love it. And the other one I've seen most of in gameplay, and fucking love it too. So, yeah, they're both classics. Anyways, I'm gonna go. DUSK has concluded. Wonderful game. Play it. Highly recommend it. Good job to everybody who worked on it. David Szymanski, amazing vision. Please don't ever design an enemy like a Riveter again. Please, I beg you. Also, dial it back a bit with the penultimate levels. I think DMC Reboot is the best in the series. The story was emotional. It was. It was just like Shakespearean almost, to quote that interview. Oh. When Dante said, "fuck you," I cried really hard. I know, he scared me. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and log off. Tomorrow, we've got DMC2 Dante Must Die. We're gonna fucking try. We're going to try, guys. And Friday, we've got Reboot. For real this time. Good stream, brother. Good night. See you later, Ray. Yeah, you did miss the boss fight, Destiny. I'm sorry. You didn't miss much. It was mediocre because, like, I mean, it's a boss in a boomer shooter. It being mediocre is actually an accomplishment, you know? The only good bosses in boomer shooters I've almost ever played are most of the ones from Ultra Kill. But yeah, anyways, that concludes it. I will see you guys tomorrow night for some DMC2, DMD, CBT. You know how it is. If the game works. If it doesn't, I'll just play whatever the fuck I want. Making that statement right now. Anyways, Hope it was still somewhat fun. It was. Don't worry. I will see you guys in the next stream.